Hello? Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Timmy and Sligo, Fred and Rex and Becca and Yana. Hand in sweaty hand. Feel 28 feels like Becca. Huh? I would die. I have to close my Discord because all my friends are talking about yaoi anime and I have to, like, stop looking at it or I'm gonna get distracted. Okay, I didn't tweet! Fuck. Wait. Well, blue skeeted. There. Did a really good job. Okay. It really rolls off the tongue. People want to say skeeted. I think it should be bleated like sheep. But nobody believes me, and nobody will support me in my time of need. This song is making me think about things. I have to leave. Get out of here! Shut up! It's so fucking humid. It's not even that hot outside, and I'm sweating. And why? Because every day we suffer on this bitch of an earth. Game audio, please. Game audio, please. Okay, game audio did it, and then I have my Sakabambaspis. He's ready? Yeah. Like I said, this game is like 6 hours long, which probably means that we're gonna beat it in like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to power wash or something. Because I had to end really abruptly yesterday. So it's gonna be a stream today. I can guarantee it, dude. I don't know, Yana. That's the thing. I only have 4 people left. I think 5. I think one goes down here. Archie! Archie, enjoy the stream. Trans Sybil?
Good morrow, Mistress Fortescue. How may I do you, sir?
Oh, Dr. Foreman, I have urgent need of your advice. Oh, woe! I know not what I am to do.
Are people still eating the
My
pies?
word, madam,
Is
I
the
have
monkeys
never
out?
before seen you in such a state. Pray tell, whatever can the matter be?
'Tis my husband, Captain Fortescue. God mend me! He has been implicated in a conspiracy to commit treason.
Ah, yes, your husband, Captain Henry Fortescue. He is a great friend of Sir Walter Raleigh, is he not? Oh, methinks I see your problem. For Raleigh has been implicated in a plot against our new king, has he not? 'Tis said the plotters wished to oust the king and install the king's cousin on the throne. Or was Raleigh involved in that other plot? The one to kidnap the king and force him to appoint a more religiously tolerant privy council. In truth, there are so many plots against the English throne these days, 'tis
Everyone's going
hard to
crazy.
keep abreast of them all.
Indeed, I know not which plot Sir Walter was arrested for, but I have heard tell that the Privy Council seeks to find conspirators amongst his associates. Hence I have been hiding my husband in our cellar and pretending he's still away at sea.
But why would your husband fear arrest? Was he involved in Sir Walter Raleigh's plot?
Yes.
Nay, he was not. But all London believes that he and Sir Walter are very great friends.
Ah, yes, I see.
Yeah.
But what of your own friends, Mistress Fortescue? All those lords, ladies, and bishops who have so oft graced your table, would they not speak in your husband's defence?
Well, dear Emma says she will speak for my husband, but alas, she now has little influence at court on account of some scandals of her own. As for my other acquaintances, they have all disowned me.
No.
They decline my invitations, and no one is at home to me when I call upon them. Even Sir Munchalot has stopped speaking to me.
The parrot?
Even your parrot, madam? On my word, that is very cold.
No.
I beseech you, sir, read the stars and tell me how I might save my husband from arrest. Pray assure me he will be safe.
Let us see, then. Is Captain Henry Fortescue in danger of being arrested for treason? If so, what might Mistress Fortescue do to prevent it?
Sybil Fortescue's deluded and has lost touch with reality. God will punish Captain Fortescue violently for his part of the conspiracy. If Fortescue's failure reputation is dead, and they'll go down in history as traitors. No. The king will soon be waging a violent war in a foreign country that's distracting him from hunting for Raleigh's co-conspirators. She may be optimistic about her husband's fate, for the plot against the king will soon be taken far less seriously. Despite what she may think, she can still use her social authority and influential relationships to aid her husband. I don't... Where's the he gay for real answer? Where's the these bitches gay for real answer? I think you should dinner party your way out of crime.
Madam, although your friends in the royal court may no longer own you in public, perchance they could be prevailed upon to act on your behalf in private. Verily, madam, I urge you to write to them and bid them use their influence in your family's favour. Mayhap they can quietly speak well of your husband to the king and to the lords of the Privy Council. In the meantime, you must behave as if you have nothing to fear or be ashamed of, as if your husband is full innocent of treason. Hold your head high, Mistress Fortescue.
But Dr. Foreman, surely you see how low I am come.
Madam, have you not before suffered the slings and arrows of social misfortune and yet risen victorious?
Well,
You had a house full of guests purging from all their orifices, and yet you did not waver.
Yes.
You suffered an attack upon your mucosal membrane by the most fiendish of New World fruits, those known to affright the bravest of conquistadors, and yet you soldiered on. And after you played the fool before lords, bishops, and countesses, still they thronged for invitations to your luncheons. Truly, madam, are you not a leader amongst women?
Rise up.
Reclaim your place at London's dinner tables and use it to save your husband.
Oh my god, Simon really said rise up.
Take back your Camelot.
Oh my god.
indeed, sir, I shall not be cowed by spiteful wagging tongues any longer. I now go forth to restore my husband's honour and our family's good name.
Fare you well, and Godspeed, Mistress Fortescue.
Please, please. Okay, I was so scared it was gonna say coitus post consolidato. So.
Humphrey Bell, your time upon the stage grows near to its end as you advance.
He's 25!
But hold, no tears, come down, resign, you're just too old to earn a living wage.
They were singing about twink death.
Good day to you, young sir. May I say, your playing of Titus Andronicus's comely mother was excellent. Well, a wondrous performance, Mr. Bell.
Yay, I did get to play the role of Tamara in the end, but it weren't on account of changing my hair, innit? Lightning made it too fair. All the other players are like, bruv, you look like a Neverlander or something.
Ah, I must own I did not account for the risk of that.
No, the
Boss man
piss.
only let me keep the role because Mistress Burbage made him. This why I need your help, Doctor, for now she says I'm in her debt and she's asking me for things.
Ah, she wants her pound of flesh, does she?
Simon, please no.
Sir, she does. And she's told me in bare detail which part of my body she means to have it from.
On my word.
Hurt. Which
But
part?
surely, Mr. Bell, if Mistress Burbage's attentions occasion you discomfort, you have merely to tell her so.
Is it a part that we don't
Make
expect?
it plain you wish your relationship to remain professional and bid her abstain from any amorous advances.
You what? Nay, sir. If I air her, she'll be vexed and I could lose my job. Know you what I mean?
Ah, I see, yes. If she were to take umbrage, she might use her influence over her husband to prevent you from getting work. Well, I do have a recipe for a very effective aphrodisiac. Nay? Then let us see what the stars advise. How might Humphrey Bell calm the ardour of Mistress Burbage without it costing him his career?
Empreg. She has a choleric temperament when it comes to affairs of the heart. She prefers to be the one in charge. She's troubled with a habit of indulging in lustful passions and has an imbalance of blood. No, she's the dominant. She's not the submissive.
The stars indicate that Mistress Burbage harbours an excess of choler in her heart. It has given her a somewhat dominating disposition, and such women oft show a preference for men they perceive to be submissive.
What are you saying, Doc?
Perchance if you were to adopt a more assertive, commanding demeanour, Mistress Burbage's lustful ardour may be tempered.
What you mean, like, be all hench and that? I will not lie, it's not me though, innit? You heed me.
But you are a skilled player,
He's like,
are you
I'm a
not?
sub.
Think upon it as a role I have given you, as if all the world's a stage, and you are merely playing. At being, hench, as you so call it. You can do it, Mr. Bell.
Aye. Yay, methinks I can. I thank you kindly, Dr. Foreman.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Next time Mrs. Burbage strokes the friend tells me to take off my doublet, I'll tell her man's not hot in it. Hell yeah, dude. Sir, I have the best of tidings. I've managed to use my influence to ensure my husband is safe from the executioner's block. Indeed, my petitioning of courtiers and their wives has been so successful that the royal court is now abuzz with talk of the innocence of Captain Fortescue and how he's been a victim of a gross miscarriage of justice. A sonnet upon this subject has been composed, and I hear tell that Mr. Shakespeare intends to write a play about it. Wow, Sybil. Oh, fuck.
Is doubtless a fool, yet men of his class are destined to rule. They tell us 'tis
Wait!
but the order of things, as is the divine right of kings.
I'm chasing you into the corner. I'm barking.
Good even, Mr. Moore. How may I do you service?
I have a mind to take up a profession and would have your counsel on it. For I must say, your advice thus far has been most excellent. Counselling me not to marry that sly succubus Emma Dyer did veritably save my life. Indeed, I have heard it rumoured that her husbands have a lamentable habit of dying, if you follow my meaning. In short, their deaths are most unnatural and not at all accidental. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Foreman?
Aye, I do, Mr. Moore. Pray afford me a moment to recover from the excess of shock and surprise I do feel upon being told of the lady's true nature.
Oh,
Now, you say you wish to take up a profession. 'Tis a military career you're considering, I presume? You wish to distinguish yourself in battle?
Nay, 'tis a career in the church. I have a mind to take holy orders.
You wish to become a clergyman? Pray tell, how came you by this notion?
'Twas given me by the top dog himself, the Archbishop of Canterbury. He's a hunting chum of my father's. Aye, the Archbishop is a crack shot with a musket. You should see him at it, Foreman. Give the man half an hour and a pouch of lead shot, and he'll turn your duck pond into duck soup. It seems the Archbishop has had his eye on me for quite some time.
Verily, indeed.
Oh no.
He says I show great promise, and that under his personal tutelage I should rise
The
very
gaze.
rapidly. He even said he has a mind to make me Bishop of Salisbury.
The gaze.
Ah, yes, the much-coveted bishopric of Salisbury.
But before I make my final decision, Foreman, I thought I'd better come to you first.
Aye, very wise of you. Then let us see what the stars foretell. Would my querent, Lancelot Moore, enjoy success as a clergyman?
Here. A gamer. Happy Wednesday. Vile hidden motives are at work. Moore's ambitions are misguided. He's being unrealistic about his suitability for the church. No. Good angels would transform Moore, turning him away from his present course of idleness and dissipation. God will help Moore with women. London will resound with flattering gossip of his piety and seriousness, thus enhancing his romantic appeal. He's going to... I support gay rights and gay wrongs.
You should indeed take holy orders, Mr. Moore. For the stars do indicate that life as a clergyman would transform you. It would turn your mind away from vice and idle pursuits.
I see.
So, there is your answer.
Ah, yea. But do the stars give any additional reasons as to why I might pursue a career in the church? Aside from the fact of it being godly and such.
Well, my chart does also suggest that doing so would enhance your eligibility as a suitor.
Oh my god!
Or taking orders would serve as a signal of your wisdom and virtue.
Oh, verily?
Aye, it says here that if you become a clergyman... Ah, yes, that God will reward you with ladies.
God's underlumps! And to think all the hours I've wasted learning to play the lute for such a purpose. I thank you, Foreman, for you have helped me find my true calling. I shall take holy orders and begin dispensing wise counsel and spiritual guidance to all the ladies of London.
I mean, I'm literally sending him to be assaulted. Which is, like, pretty fucked up.
Here comes crafty
Yes, Emma, rise.
What does she ask for now? Many times our wages needless to say. Despite her sins, may she be saved. The rest of what God gave. Here comes crafty Emma. What does she ask for now?
I'm gonna give her whatever the fuck she wants.
Ah, God give you good day, madam.
Good day to you, sir, and well met.
And how fares your husband, Lady Dyer? I recall you were worried for his health.
'Twas the diabetes, the disease you judged him as having. He died from wounds that never healed.
You mean the wound on his lordship's hand? But I recall you saying it was quite small.
Oh, yes, that wound was, but he acquired many more. One evening, whilst we were summering at our country estate, the stone railing of our balcony gave way, and he fell into some particularly thorny rose bushes.
Oh,
Verily?
no.
How distressing. And he never recovered from the scratches.
Nay, 'twas most tragical and so forth.
Well, I am sorry to hear of your husband's passing, but, madam, are you quite well? You do not seem yourself this day, if I may remark on it.
Dr. Foreman, I am more myself than you have ever seen me, for during these past years I have been playing a role that has served me well, to be sure, but I am grown tired of it. Indeed, I am not proud of my dissembling. I'm not proud of some other things besides.
And doubtless you are come to unburden yourself by confessing your, what those things are.
What? Nay, of course not. As I was saying, whilst my dissimulations have afforded me wealth and status, such a life as I have lived has not fulfilled me. For though I have been married many times and known many men, I have always lacked one important thing.
A moral compass?
And that thing is love.
Don't be rude,
In
Simon.
short, I have found love, Dr. Foreman, and the object of my affection is not one of these privileged popinjays I've met at the royal court. Nay, 'tis a real man, a man who knows what it is to make his own way in the world.
Oh, you mean to say...
Simon.
You mean you and I?
Verily, upon seeing him play Tamara in Titus Andronicus at the Globe one even,
twain.
I was, well, my heart was took.
I see. You are in love with a player then, I take it.
Aye, and I wish to marry him. But first, I would know whether such a match be advisable.
Yuri,
Is
welcome.
our love true, or is my considerable coin and property where his true affections lie? Such a deception would not surprise me in truth.
Well, nay, doubtless it would not. Let us see whether the stars can tell us.
Dude, hell yeah. Emma's bow hides evil intentions. Emma's head has been turned, she's deluded. The mind of Emma's beloved is on the coin he would inherit. No. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's great, it's beautiful.
The stars bless the match between you and the young man.
They do not think it would be bad for him in some way. They do not judge.
The chart indicates that your relationship with this young man
Bear
has
goes to
changed
therapy
you.
and just opens
It would
the
be a
stream.
faithful, lasting marriage.
Verily, I must own I dared not expect such a happy ending to my story. I thank ye heartily, Dr. Foreman.
I thank you for being perfect. Yeah, ask your Humphrey to ask you to... Yeah. Have fun.
Humphrey Bell, our thoughts we must disclose. Though your acting is fine, you were to man.
Bear, exactly.
Tis hot, rebite not, sit down, recline upon this couch.
Bear, it's killing me because my mom and I are watching very slowly as we get together in the afternoons sometimes and watch like one episode. So I'm only on like episode 3 or 4.
Good day, Mr. Bell.
And I'm so
see
upset.
Here in my notes, the last time you came, 'twas for counsel regarding Mistress Burbage and her tender advances.
Aye, and your advice to be dominating her
They're in the
word
trial
very
marriages.
Well. This made Mr. Burbage start seeing me in a whole new light, innit? He was well impressed when I told her to go make me some potage before rehearsal.
Everything's falling
If
apart.
you are so eager to comport yourself like a man, Humphrey, methinks 'tis time you did so upon the stage.
I see. So, as well as resolving the matter with Mistress Burbage, you have also been promoted to playing male roles now. On my word, that is very well to hear.
'Tis about another lady I'm come this day. 'Tis a member of the audience who comes to all my performances and brings me flowers and sweetmeats. A mature lady. A widow, innit?
Another one. On my word, you are most ill-fortuned, Mr.
Two of
Bell.
them.
Verily, are no young players safe these days from being preyed upon by lecherous old ladies?
'Tis not all ladies, Dr. Foreman. Not this one, anyways. Emma ain't like any of the other ladies I've
they're in
met.
love.
In truth, Dr. Foreman, we wish to be wed. I love her, innit?
Then what is your trouble?
Well, I've heard tell of some vexing things. There are them that say she has a heart of stone and only marries to get her hands on a man's money, though I have none, and she be rich. But she has been widowed many times, and there's even a rumour saying she's had a hand in her husband's deaths.
Oh, verily? How shocking.
How weird.
I must own to being a trifle shook by it, and maybe a bit excited as well, but mainly shook, innit?
Doubtless you are. For
He's
'tis
horny
most
about
frightening
it.
if there be any truth to these rumours. We must consult the stars and see whether it be wise for you to marry. Should Humphrey Bell wed this wealthy widow, and what will become of him if he does?
No, he has to. He has to. They're perfect. The lady's psychotic instincts regarding the amassing of wealth have changed. The rumors about the lady are cruel. Humphrey can expect a pleasant inheritance from this lady, as she's very rich. And he'll have children with her. His creative approach to marriage is not to be trusted. No! Do you think he'll want kids? Like, he's a weird twink. Bear, was it the thing with Kyle or something else? Because I did see that, and wasn't like a huge fan of that. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that very much at all. And I was like, oh, I see. No, just have kids. I don't know, dude.
Mr. Bell, it has been my privilege to guide you over the years, in matters of work and in life. Wisely, I hope, but certainly with the greatest sense of care for your well-being. Indeed, I have come to think of you as a father might think of a son.
Simon?
'Tis a responsibility I have not taken lightly,
Don't
and
say that.
in
You're his
loco
doctor!
parentis, as it were, I feel an obligation to...
Sir, begging your pardon, sir, but I'm going to stop you right there because I need to know, innit? Should I marry Emma or not?
The stars bless the match between you and this widow, Mr. Bell. Forsooth, she is, let us be frank, wondrous wealthy. Marrying her will make you a rich man indeed, and with time and faith, you will have many children together.
I'd have to have a full lot of faith, though. My Emma is all of 46 years of age.
Emma, you say this lady's name is?
Simon, you just
Dr.
did this.
Foreman, methinks your stars ain't working true this day. I'll best make this life-changing decision on my own, innit?
But, like, what does it matter? She can still have kids. With faith, he said. It's okay. I don't mind personally you talking about it.
Many oft takes her young niece to the cockfighting pits. She prefers a hanging, though she readily admits. Viewed after drinking turnip wine until she's off her farm. La 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 la.
Understood.
Good morrow, Mistress Payne. It has been quite some time since I last saw you. Did you ever hear from the Archbishop? I recall your husband was intending to write to him, expressing your concerns about the Continentals.
Aye, we did write, but he never replied. Not that I am surprised, mind you, as they do say that Archbishop Whitgift is a very idle man, not to speak of the unsavoury goings-on within the walls of Lambeth Palace.
No.
They say that in the great dining hall the Archbishop and his guests do feast and carouse from dusk till dawn, and 'tis said that in some of the palace rooms they indulge in fornication and sodomitical sins.
Verily, indeed. Then, doubtless that leaves him very little time to reply to every...
Truly, methinks being surrounded by such decadence and corruption of the flesh is likely to have made the Archbishop very hard. Aye, bearing witness to so much vice would make a man very hard indeed.
It would.
Hard, Dr. Foreman? Insensible to the needs and difficulties of ordinary folk such as you and I. Verily, I do not wonder that such a hard man gave me no satisfaction. Which is why I am come to you this day,
Okay.
Dr. Foreman. Something did trouble me last night, and I would have you tell me what it might have been.
I will if I can, madam. Prithee, describe it to me.
Well, at first was the noise of a boat that did awaken me. I got up out of bed and went to the window to see what was. As you know, on 4th Street we are right by the banks of the Thames. In the moonlight, I could just make out a ferry crossing the river, loaded up with large barrels.
And you thought it suspicious?
Aye, indeed. for the hour was very late and the boat's lamp was not lit. I did not wake Mr. Payne to ask his opinion, for, in truth, he has told me he wishes to hear no more about the things I see from our window. So, I am come to you, for I can have no rest until I know who those men were and what they were doing. Who knows what foul deeds may be afoot in Lambeth Town? Mayhap the men I saw were Catholic spies, engaging in some manner of nefarious plot against the realm.
Then let us see. What does God have to say regarding this boat you saw crossing the Thames last night? Was it some kind of elaborate Catholic plot, or is there a more likely explanation?
Is she my last? She is. She's unpleasant and delusional. She wants to change the world. She's unhappy with her children. No, where's the, like, fuck you option? Is that it? Fuck you.
Madam, we must approach this in a calm, reasonable manner. If a grand plot against the realm were afoot, is it likely that it would be taking place at the end of your street?
Wine, welcome.
How now, Mistress Payne? There is surely a perfectly innocent explanation for a boat with a broken lamp crossing a river at night.
Then the stars say it was no Catholic plotters at work.
Mistress Payne, I must wonder whether there be a reason for your grand imaginings of Catholics around every corner plotting against the English realm. Might this fixation be occasioned by painful affairs close to home that you would rather not think on? For instance, mayhap you have a son who has lately not writ you a letter. I do assure you, loneliness at your time of life is quite normal.
You consider doing, like, literally anything else?
Many women in your situation do oft call upon their doctors when they feel...
Hold, sir. I am a very busy woman and I take my responsibility to my community most seriously. I have not the time for, nor do I appreciate your idle speculations regarding my domestic affairs. Mark me, Dr. Foreman, if it verily was a band of Catholic conspirators I saw last night, 'twill not be the last we hear of them.
Last I hear of you, though.
Hear ye, hear ye! Catholic terror plot to blow up Parliament foiled! Gunpowder barrels discovered in cellar! Hear ye!
Disturbing reports just in from Westminster that barrels of gunpowder were discovered in a cellar of the Houses of Parliament late last night. Sources indicate that this gunpowder plot was a Catholic conspiracy led by Robert Catesby, assisted by the Continental by the name of Guido Fawkes. She's back.
Tis well to sneer and mock until her views become the norm, then 'twill be quite a shock. But for now let's laugh at her and how her niece laughs. How her niece laughs.
Okay, rude. We don't need to make fun of her niece.
Good day, Mistress Payne. You seem in good cheer.
That I am, Dr. Foreman. This day I am taking my niece on a lovely outing to see the cockfighting in Vauxhall.
Ah, there is a cockpit in Vauxhall now, is there?
Aye, and a very fine one. And I did think we need a nice day out to turn our minds away from that terrible affair of the Catholics plotting to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And my niece does so love the cocks.
Doubtless, madam.
Bro?
And the gunpowder
Are you
plot
ill?
was indeed a terrible business.
They say it was the doings of a group of young Catholic nobles from the Midlands, do they not? And that the gunpowder was ferried across the Thames at Lambeth under cover of darkness. Doubtless, 'twas the very same boat I did tell you about, Dr. Foreman. And as I recall, 'twas your opinion that what I saw was naught but an idle fancy.
I don't need your letter
On
anymore.
my honour, Dr. Foreman, I warrant you would not be so quick to dismiss my concerns now. Indeed, after this frightening affair with the gunpowder, many folks in Lambeth are paying heed to my warnings about Catholics and Continentals.
Doubtless, madam, but this day your concern should be your health. For I do remark that your eyes are red and irritated in appearance.
Have you been smoking the weed?
And you seem troubled with a hacking cough. For how long have you had these troubles?
Only these past few days, and as well as my eyes and my cough, I do also find it a trifle vexing to breathe.
Then let us now consult the stars. What ails Mistress Mary Payne?
The plague. She's pregnant. The green sickness. Green cough from warrior cats! Green cough from warrior
Madam, you are
cats.
troubled with the green sickness. According to my medical reference, 'tis a rather unusual malady, occasioned by the accumulation of venereal frustrations that have not been evacuated from the body.
No, Bear, it's a disease.
Ah, yes. This would cause the breathing problems you now seem to be
You can
experiencing.
have green cough and warrior
as well
cats.
as the alarming pallor you appear to be developing on your face. Now, it says here that treatment may be obtained by partaking of carnal pleasures
Hell yeah,
from
dude.
either...
Looks a mercy! What is in you, Dr. Foreman?
She needs to
Never
fuck.
did I hear such filthy insinuations.
On my word, I do apologize, madam. Indeed, it does appear that the green sickness is suffered only by young maidens, and you are not... Indeed, perchance I...
No, this is
read
what I
my chart
wanted.
upside down. Doubtless there is a more ordinary explanation for your... Hold. What is that acrid odour? Methinks it does emanate from your clothing.
What?
Madam, have you been taking part in the anti-Catholic pogroms that Lambeth has witnessed these past days? The burning of houses and shops. The lynching of priests from trees upon Lambeth Green.
Mayhap I have, and what of it? You should be congratulating me and my ilk for keeping you safe, and for sending a clear
Cheeks,
message to those
congratulations.
Catholics who would plot against our parliament and blow us up with gunpowder.
Madam, these Catholics are our neighbours, our colleagues, and our friends. I beseech you to consider your actions, madam. Are not Catholics people too, just as we are? If you prick them, do they not bleed?
Aye, and their flesh does burn the same and all. I fear I do not follow your reasoning, Dr. Foreman.
Are they not subject to the same diseases, healed by the same cures as we are? And if not cured, then, alas, taken so soon, so needlessly. I did never have the chance to... Oh, my sweet Avis, can you ever forgive me?
Is something the matter with you, Dr. Foreman? On my honour, you do seem most troubled.
Can I kill her?
Mayhap you should be going to consult with a doctor yourself. God keep you well, Dr. Foreman. Blessed
I'll keep you well, she
day.
says, hating me. Hell yeah, dude! This is the best day of my life. Oh, cheek spreader! Understood.
Hear ye! London struck by plague.
No, not the hear ye
Playhouse
guy.
is closed by order of the king. Hear ye!
No, hear ye guy! He died! No! Be advised if you're experiencing any of the following plague symptoms: fever, abdominal pain, lumps on your groin, oozing foul pus, and word to local authorities, and a team of carpenters will be dispatched to your place of residence to board up your house so that you may not roam about infecting others. Please ensure dead loved ones are ready to be deposited in the plague cart when it passes each evening. Corpses deposited on the street outside of collection hours will incur a fine of 1 shilling.
Save us, Almighty Lord. Save us from the wrath of God. Upon us he hath wrought his vengeance, and justice, pestilence, and death, marched o'er the Lord with God, forsooth. Is that not your job?
Yeah.
God give you good day, your grace. How fare you this...
Know you whether the plague will reach as far as Lambeth? Have you seen it in the stars?
The plague that has begun to spread throughout London. Rest assured, your grace, if the plague does indeed reach Lambeth, the people of Lambeth will have me, Dr. Simon Foreman, at their service. My renowned strong water cure will doubtless be required.
I bid you, read the stars for me now. Will or will it not reach Lambeth?
Of course, as it pleases your grace. Let us see what the stars have to say. Will the London plague reach beyond the city walls to Lambeth?
They're not credible. Death from the plague is God's punishment for our sins. There's nothing to fear from the plague, he has but to exercise patience and the threat will pass. He has to stay in Lambeth and fight the plague. He must leave. There's a lot going on. No, you're great. I love you.
Ah, yes. The stars are most clear on the matter. Very clear indeed.
Then what do they say? Tell me!
Well, before I give you my answer, I would have your decision on granting me that
Simon.
medical license we spoke of on your previous
Gaslight
visits.
gatekeep girl boss.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I must insist upon it.
I would gladly do so, but I find my hands tied due to various episcopal and doctrinal... As I see you are determined not to let the matter rest, I will speak true. Some years ago, the Queen's physician, Dr. Richard Smith, did write me a letter on behalf of the College of Physicians. He warned me in the strongest terms against granting you a medical license. So you see, I cannot grant you a license without raising the ire of the College of Physicians.
But...
Now, Dr. Foreman. Doubtless you are thinking that a man of my position, one of the most powerful men in England, should not be so easily put off by such a letter. However, and methinks you know this from your own experience, the college is a terrifying organization that will stop at nothing to get their way. One would be better off defying the Queen herself than the licensed doctors of London. For whilst our Lord God in heaven may be merciful, the College of Physicians is not.
Aye, verily, I must own that what you say is very true.
But mayhap I will furnish you with a letter of recommendation to the University of Cambridge. They may confer upon you a medical degree, and thereby a medical license.
I thank you, Your Grace.
Now, prithee, answer my question.
Your Grace, I am sorry to inform you that Lambeth will not escape the plague this time. It will reach Lambeth before the week is out.
God's mercy! Are you sure of this?
Aye, it seems this plague is God's punishment upon us, though 'tis not clear in the stars what the punishment is for. Debauchery, mayhap? Insufficient burning of heretics? 'Tis hard to know. No doubt such questions as these will occupy your thoughts in the coming hours and days, though doubtless your priority lies with preparing your clergy and their congregations for the trials to come.
Yes, indeed. I must start preparing the household now if we are to remove to Sussex before the plague reaches us.
Yeah.
But surely you're not leaving Lambeth, Your Grace. Not in its hour of need.
Worry not, Dr. Foreman. I will, of course, have my vicars remain, so they may give last rites to their parishioners.
Before you go, Your Grace, I believe you were intending to write me a letter of recommendation.
Well, indeed, I will reflect on the quality of advice you have given me over the years, and if I judge that you have acted with some skill, then I will have my new chaplain, Lancelot Moore, draft you a letter of recommendation and have it sent to you. Good day, Dr. Foreman.
Good day.
Though he is not quite a proper doctor yet, one day a license he will surely get. But if he rises up to heights from whence he began, will be Coleman folk still see Foreman as a man.
He's not my man.
You cannot board up my house! 'Tis not a plague house! You are mistaken! I do not have the plague!
Creatures!
Let me out of here! Know you not who I am, you fools? I am Simon Foreman, Doctor of Astrology and Physic! Fie upon those ungrateful wretches! Have I not always been there for them when they needed me? Am I not the doctor who risked his life to cure them during the plague of '92, when all the other doctors and their high-born friends fled London and left them to die? Indeed, mayhap next time I will think again before risking my life in the service of the townsfolk, if this is the way I'm to be repaid.
Yeah.
Forsooth, if my deeds are so easily forgotten by the living, what chance is there for my work to be remembered by generations to come? What will the world know of me once I'm gone?
Okay. This speaks of quiet violence exacted by a genteel woman with hidden motives. I will be remembered for having given something valuable to a psychopath to hide somewhere. Forsooth, how strange. Whatever could that be? A potion comprised of costly ingredients? I have to pick that one. What the fuck? It's powerful.
It seems I am to be remembered for being named in a case against two ladies who quietly killed someone. Meaning they poisoned him. How monstrous! If such unsavory tales are ever to be told, I pray thee do not overshadow my
Becca,
accomplishments.
no.
For though I may yet lack a medical license, the historical importance of my work is, well, 'tis undeniable. But if I am to go forth into the world to make any further contributions to the advancement of medical science, I must find a way to pry these wretched boards off my front door. William! William! Fetch me a crowbar!
William! You have to live, William. We did it.
Long ago in England in 1592, there begins our tale, and all of it is true.
All of it's true. That's the thing.
Morning rate it spread, covering folk in weeping sores and leaving thousands dead.
From towns and cities, doctors they did
Max, thank you for the sip.
leaving their patients to die in misery.
But one brave doctor stayed when all the cowards fled. Might have been because he was too sick to leave his bed.
Foreman made a plague cure and used it on himself, then left his house to risk all London's true health.
Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah! Simon Foreman!
He cured us of the plague, 'tis true.
Some details are a little vague, but we know he used astrology and doses of strong water. So what if he be not a proper licensed doctor?
But then the doctors started to come back and saw themselves replaced by a man they called a quack. They said
This man has no medical degree. He treats his patients with bad astrology. So woman
to
bound!
get his license and make the doubters see that he was now the best doctor in the city.
I will pay no heed, he said.
Mickey Mouse.
To those who scoff and laugh,
Mickey Mouse.
For my satisfaction.
An evil magician? That's so fucked up, dude. The thing about this game is that the title screen makes me want to play like a puzzle game. It makes me want to play like The Room, you know? And I just get like sad because I'm like, I go, what is this image? Oh, there he is. Oh fuck, there he really is. The creature! He was born on the 31st of December. Farewell, Simon. Thank you, Wine, for the experience. Even though you didn't make the game, thank you so much. Lot of coitus post consultato which is something really important to me. Are we power washing? What are we doing? I guess we can power wash and we can hang out, because I always enjoy hanging out with my friends. That's the thing about me that you gotta know. I could wish her. I'm always so worried about, like, how I'm gonna display the VOD. I'm always like, how am I gonna make the fucking thumbnail? Simon next to Geralt of Rivia. It's difficult for me. The stream and then started again. 2 VODs. 1 heart. Sheesh, we love Pentiment. Oh my god, that was so long ago that I played Pentiment. What a good game. I'm having decision paralysis. You know what? I'm gonna power wash a little bit. Because I want to. Because that's what brings me joy right now. I have to follow my heart, and it's difficult for me to do. Because my friends like to bully me and tie poles, and... But you know. Cheeks, I know. I'm getting a fucking thing for it right now. I'm getting a fucking... They're like, wish list now. And I'm like, it is wish listed, idiot. Look at this. How could they say this to me? Please give me sound. Thank you. And then that's really fucking loud. It's gonna be crazy. And then we get the music. We get the music. And we do this. And then we do this. And then, do you ever have a dream? What the fuck is my music thing? There it is. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to do some volume checks, and we're gonna have to do stuff, and it's gonna be crazy. Remember when I was here last time and I was talking about Ogtha? Holy shit. Okay, that's the thing. That's low-key, high-key, why I wanted to do this. Gotta be honest with you. Low-key, high-key, I'm like, we have to talk about shit, and we can talk about the ultimatum now. Oh, hey, bud. Volume check. Volume good. Okay, Bear, I won't interrupt anymore. Go. Speak your truth. Oh, the thing's in a weird spot for this. Just sitting here dead silent, letting Becca cook. I mean, Bear cook. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm listening. I didn't like, just like, I got kind of bad vibes pretty much like immediately from the way that Pilar was like being extremely needy, and when Kyle wasn't like reciprocating with the same level of like intense neediness, Pilar was like, "You're not interested in me. You're not showing interest in me at all." And Kyle was like, "I'm trying. I'm just not like on your level." And you could tell that Pilar was really like down to fuck like immediately. And KK Slider. KK Slider, save me. The thing is, Bear, I'm scared. It's sad because like I want to talk about stuff, but I also don't want you to like not remember where I like what happens when, and feel compelled to talk about things that are spoilers, and then you can't talk to me about things that are spoilers, and it's like, it's very upsetting to me. Can I just say though, that I'm really obsessed, and like it kind of continued past the like the first decision trial marriage dinner, but I'm really obsessed with with Dana being like, So I choose you as my partner because I kind of fucking hate you and you're really annoying. And I think that if we lived together, you would annoy the fucking shit out of me and you'd really challenge me because you're annoying. And then the girl she chose was like, you're also really annoying. And I think that we should, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys even talking about? What are we doing? And then they just kept doing that. They were like dating each other and it was like, yeah, I mean, I'm really, you fucking piss me off. But now they're like obsessed with each other. It's so funny. Like, Bear, nothing that you've said could surprise me. So, no! My gnome! Why can't I rotate him? Sit down. Okay. Wait! Shh. No, I think that I don't. Dana puts me on edge. Like immediately. Like Dana puts me on edge. I don't like. I mean, everybody. Let's be honest. Everybody puts me on edge. Everybody puts me on edge. AJ puts me on edge. I'm on edge. Bear, no. You can answer the phone. You can come back in a moment. We'll be here. So, Rach, there's 2 seasons of the queer version of The Ultimatum, and they're both like different. It's a reality show, so the seasons are like different couples and stuff. And you should absolutely watch it. It's one of the funniest and most interesting drama shits you'll ever see in your life. You will see. It's called Queer Love, yeah. If you open Netflix, it should be like literally at the top because like the new season like kind of just came out. So if you go to like reality shows, it should be like right there. Yeah, you will see lesbians acting toxic in ways that you like kind of didn't think was possible. Because Tumblr and Twitter like to tell you that lesbians are uwu babies who aren't capable of being toxic, and then this show is like, fucking bet. Oh, Rachel, yeah. Who is Mel again? I don't know their names properly. I have to be honest with you. Oh, yes. Eva was just talking to me. Eva's at about the same place I am. And Eva was DM'd me to be like, I think that every season they should get 1 free kill, and Mel should be the free kill. So that's where she's at, like, emotionally. To me, I won, and now we're vibing. Everything the stars predicted, Simon got locked in his house. I kind of want to rewatch the first season because, like, it's been long enough that I feel like I would forget most of it, except for, like, the hot non-binary that was down to fuck and the girl with the giant boobs. Those are, like, the 2 things I remember from the first season. Xander, from the first season, who was like really good. Oh, I remember Ma was really hot. No, Ma's more hot to me. Oh my god, I'm remembering this. Ma was more hot to me, but Xander's energy, was like really good to me. Yeti! Happy Wednesday! Hello, goodbye! Xander was like having a mental breakdown. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for people dating someone for a week and being like, actually, my partner of like 10 years? Maybe not. I'm down for that. I'm here for that. Oh my god, Bear, I don't remember enough. I need to go back. Also, can I say that, and again, I'm sorry that I don't remember people's names fully. It's one of those situations where I'm remembering people by vibe when I'm watching, and like, that's literally it. But we talked about the fact that my favorite character in the new season was the girl who was super down to date everybody and was really giddy, and I thought she was kind of funny in a toxic way, and then I ended up feeling so bad for her, and she's actually very sweet. And the one who wanted AJ and that AJ promised the world to, and then AJ was like, fucking kidding, idiot, and then she got defaulted with somebody else, and now she's actually being very nice and doing her best, despite the fact that she did not get picked by anybody, and she's just kind of the one. Her name starts with an M, Marita. Like, she's doing the best with what she got, because she definitely got gaslight gatekeep girl boss by AJ, and you know what? I respect it. If I got defaulted with somebody on the show, I would leave. And she was like, no. She's making the most of it, and like, I gotta respect it. Brittany. Like, Brittany's so fucking gorgeous. What the fuck do you mean? And just like, that's the thing. I'm so sad that she got like fumbled, but also like Marita's being so nice to her and is being like, you're my friend and I'll make you coffee. And like when she was crying the first day and Marita was like, do you need a hug? Do you want to go home? I was like, okay, maybe this is actually what both of them needed. To just be stuck with like a friend who's like, are you okay? I'm so excited, Bear. Alright, is Rach here still? It's time to remove. And Loon's here! Holy shit! It's time. I wanted you both to be here. Holy shit. It lives in our hearts. lives in our hearts, and I've fucking missed something. So... the fuck is a seat divider? It says there's dirt. I do not see dirt, but there is dirt. Loon, it's something that I think about all the time. Like, life could be really different right now. So, thank you, Barney the dinosaur. Where the fuck is the dirt? What do you mean? There's no dirt. There's no dirt. What? Thank you, Matt Mercer. Well, actually, specifically, thank you, like, Liam O'Brien. Thank you, Liam and Travis, and then thank you... me. For Final Fantasy! No, I hate saying that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. The A-bench seat divider. Fucking save me. This is a bench. Oh! Oh! Great, thank you. It's an honor. Who would have thought that I would be power washing one day? And it would end in a marriage. What do you mean a grab rail? There's no dirty grab rails. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, it's not focusing on this one, that's why. I hate when I miss little parts and then I have to go and, like, fucking fix it. We could have ended with me cleaning up the fucking Loon and Rach marriage, but instead... we have to do this shit. Ah! Oh, I saw dirt. Something had a bar. Oh! Oh! Something. No, Papa! Oh, we're just doing deep cuts today, huh? Fuck you. Sad, 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 sad. Sad, feeling a lot, feeling things. sad, emotional feeling experiences. Ah! Oh my god, the same thing. I miss Shadowbringers, which is a problem, because it's over. Your cab door lock? What do you mean? Oh, the deep cuts just keep on coming, huh? The hits keep coming and they don't stop coming. What is inner cab door lock? Please save me. Yeah, that is a big problem for me, is the video games. Like, I mean, like, in the... I don't understand what it's asking of me. This is a vestibule door. This is inner cab door. What, like... Inner double door. Once again, I'm in hell. Can I select it and then find it? Barry, you have to play video games with us. Is it, like, outside? Oh, yeah. What is the... Where is the lock? Safety bar? I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. Inner cab. Door lock. Inner cab door. I looked at that! What do you mean? I hate you. I've never been angrier in my life. Roof fence. Oh, on the outside? Safety chain. Oh, B. Yay! I wish that was the other train so it showed me standing still for a really long time because I was reading about Ogtha. Eva, do you not know? Eva, do you not know? About the hats? The hat update. Is this a dinosaur? Is it only a list? I thought it was hats. Do we live in a society? Feet prints? Who the fuck? Feet prints. The mystery of the creatures. Hashtag not all hats. Fine. Why does this look like TV static? Eva, when are we playing Final Fantasy again? You know that I can't play it properly without you. And like, I want to play it, but I'm all alone. My bones and all that. Lou, no. I'm codependent, is the thing. And I'm like, where's my girlfriend? And then it's like kind of toxic. But I wanna play Final Fantasy. No, I love playing Valheim. That's the problem. I mean, okay, the big problem that I'm having right now is that I really need to get Alex through ARR. But I feel like we both need to lock in on that because they're not going to do it without us. Alex is almost done with ARR. We did, we're getting close to the thing, the thing at the end of the, the dungeon at the end of the thing. We're close. I mean, I've just been helping them literally by killing everything for them. Like, they accept a quest, and then I follow them and I kill everything. That's literally just the vibe. Because the thing is, not to drag Alex publicly on twitch.tv, but they haven't embraced they haven't embraced ARR as it is, in the sense that they have to accept the fact that they have to wear ugly clothes and, like, just fucking lock in, but they won't. So all their gear is underleveled because they won't put on the new gear they get because it's ugly. And then they're like, so they're really underleveled, and then they go in and they just get fucking obliterated by everything. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'll do this because they want to get through it, and I need you to get to, like, other expansions so that we keep going. Well, Loon, they're still on the free trial. This is the problem. I have so many things to give them as a treat, but they're like, I'm not paying for the game until I get through the free trial. And I'm like, but I have a pterodactyl to give you. Can you imagine having a pterodactyl? And they won't. They won't imagine it. It's crazy. Rex, ARR is a Realm Reborn, which is the name of, like, the base game for Final Fantasy XIV. So it's, like, technically the first quote-unquote expansion, but it isn't an expansion. It's just the game before any expansions. Loon, me who had to buy the game before playing it and fully commit because I wanted to be a Hrothgar. Eva, I was talking about your one free kill. I had to be, like... And, like, everybody was like... The thing is, when I first started playing Final Fantasy, everybody tried to get me into it because Bunny Boys had kind of, like, just come out. And they were like, you want to be a bunny boy so bad? Don't you want to be a bunny boy so bad? Don't you want to? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then I opened the game, like the benchmark to make a character, and I was like, wait a second, this is a hot cat. And then it was over for me. Cheeks Butter, you should know better. You've been here a while. You should expect these things from me. Have you seen the Hrothgar? They're hot cats. I didn't expect them to be that way. Like, I've been told that they're, like, big lion guys, but I was like, oh, they're probably just, like, whatever. And then... Rex, as the tank, who chose being a tank because of the vibes, of the class, it's one of the worst things, except when it's funny. Because sometimes you're leading the dungeon and you actually are good at spotting things when no one else is, and then everybody dies over and over and over again, and they're following you around and calling you dad. And then it's like, you know what, actually? And also, that's the thing, being a tank doesn't fucking matter, because the thing about Final Fantasy is that people will sprint ahead of you at full speed, no matter what class you are. They will just sprint ahead of you at full speed. Oh, I gotta show that, I'm sorry. Well, no, because if the healer is sprinting, then it gives me anxiety. They're not considering me and my feelings, which is that I'm scared. I'm sorry to everybody that sometimes we start talking about Final Fantasy and then it's like there's 3 of us talking about it and everyone else is out of the conversation. But sometimes it hits, okay? I'm sorry. Rex, I've also been missing WoW a lot lately, but for my personal experience with WoW is making a character and then leveling it to like level 50 and then getting kind of antsy and bored because I'm leveling slower, so I'm making a new character to level again. and just blacking out. I miss WoW Summer. That was one of the best experiences of my life, I think. I don't play WoW in a group setting. I don't play WoW I don't play dungeons in WoW. I don't do raids in WoW. I don't do any of that. I like to level by myself until I kind of reach a cap, and then I'm like, whatever. I love to side quest and just level up and get new fun stuff from my quest rewards, and it's very peaceful to me. Like, nothing, honestly, honest to God, nothing probably brings me peace like that. Like, it is such a nostalgic and, like, nice, comforting thing to me. And then people are like, do you want to go in a dungeon and get yelled at? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't give a fuck if I get a shield that has 2 more points than the one I have. I'm not doing it. I'm scared. Luna's cool, I like it. I'm so sad that they, like, I do love the guys. That's the thing, I do enjoy the Final Fantasy guys. I'm kind of sad that WoW lately, like, they have that little, like, starting zone that you can just kind of go to that's not race specific anymore. And it's kind of like a fast track to... And, like, I get why they did it, because some of the races have, like, really long starting zones for some reason when they started getting, like, story heavy. And it's stupid. But, like, aside from that, dude... I am excited for WoW housing. Eva, I have to get you to play WoW Classic with me. As, like, an experience. That can be our WoW Summer. We can go into one of the hardcore servers. The quests are so nice. You don't need anything else. Yeah, we talked about this, but I took Eva into a roleplay server in WoW. And we just, like, people watched in Stormwind. And it was, like, insanely peaceful and nice. Like, people go into the bars and they sit down and they, like, pretend to be barkeepers, and they just, like, and it's so cool. I love it. Yeah, I love Stormwind. It's so nice. Where? Role-playing in Phasmo. My Phasmophobia OC. Even me too. The thing is, the problem is, again, I miss making new characters and leveling with you. But we still need to... We never finished our expansions and all that, but, like... Imagine making new characters again and being new guys. What would the RP be if we did it like when Bear and Airy and Eva and I played Phasmo, where we all picked the same character skin? What would happen? What's the RP behind that? Fucking clean. All they know is ghost hunting. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, I did. I finished the game and everyone was like, play The Witcher, and I was like, but I want to talk about Toxic Yuri in the Ultimatum. So I did, and now we're talking about MMOs. So, friend, it's okay. Can you get Purgante? Reviving. We're talking about video games. Didn't get all the letters, got locked in a plague house, and then the credits rolled. So, don't worry about it. Well, the thing is, Sliho friend, I did a bad job. That's something that you gotta keep in mind, is that I did a very bad job. I'm gonna power wash the sun, and then they'll all see. Everyone was pregnant. Did I get this side? No. Humphrey married Emma and they lived happily ever after. So, I made sure of it. God, it sucks that Veilguard was the way that it was, because I loved my Rook so much, and his voice. I loved him so much. He's Twinklock? Oh, Loon, he was such a good boy. I really liked him. It was, like, insane how much the voice fit him. Like, I felt like I made the best guy imaginable. And I'm not biased about that either, so you can keep that in mind. Becca, like, it was over before it started. Okay, there's a ladder. Come on. What is this oil? What has happened here? Oil! I was thinking yesterday about how chaotic the streams will be whenever I move in with Eva and I don't feel obligated to be like slightly quieter because there's people in my house and I can just make a fucking raptor noise at fucking max volume into the microphone. That shit's gonna be crazy as hell. Where the fuck? No! My dirt! Bear, well, it is in a hypothetical sense, because things are crazy. You know? So it's kind of like, hey, when the fuck? Dude, hell yeah. Am I crouching? I am. Okay. Yeah. It is the plan, and also the job search is going bad for me personally. And it still stands. I'll attack you. Creature. That is the thing, the bean is there. I hadn't considered that. Creature. The thing that's upsetting to me is that I really want my friends to come to Canada and hang out with me in Canada. I want to go on a fun Canada trip with my friends. But everything is so hard. Like, I want to go to Banff, dude, so bad, but also Alberta kind of scares me. So, who's to say? People are saying Montreal is really good. I'm into that. I just want to go somewhere else, but like in the country I live in, because I haven't been fucking anywhere. Like I literally haven't been to another province before. And I'm like, I live here. Maybe I'll just go show up at Becca's house. My whole life, Yana. I was born in the city that I live in right now, and I still live here, and I haven't been anywhere. Mega Magician, welcome! New York's my enemy now, so... New York betrayed me. I mean, I've been to Seattle and I've been to Scotland. But like, that's like that, like I haven't... Wait, Eva, do you mean to tell me that the Italian lady in Scotland, or the French lady, or whatever the fuck she was, that said that you only feel emotions when it's raining, she was right? The weather made you sad? It's the only way you can feel. Bleach. I want to go, like, the thing is, I don't really want to go camping with my friends because I feel like it would be kind of chaotic, and I don't know, like, I don't know how chaotic. But I want to go into, like, I want to go to a lake and stuff, you know? I want to take my friends, like, where my family and I used to go camping. I haven't been camping since I was a kid, but I miss the vibes. I want to go to Harrison Hot Springs with my friends. I love Harrison Hot Springs. That's the thing, Becca. And the thing is, Becca, there's other cities that aren't Vancouver. You can go to so many places. There are many locations for you. Victoria's nice, yeah. Victoria's nice if you aren't going with somebody who's extremely high-strung and wants to do a bunch of stuff starting at 8 a.m. and then go all day and then come home the same day on the ferry twice in a row and then... Jesus Christ. Very welcome. I want to go to Tofino, which is on the island, with my friends. That's where I want to go. Tofino trip with the friends, question mark? Becca, I want you so that I can see you. I'll do anything to see Becca. The gnome. YellowCon 0, where we go and see the sea wolves, and then we become one with the sea wolves, and then it's like living in Warrior Cats, but with the wolves, and we're the sea wolves. Ari, I am never speaking to you again. I love Tofino! I've never been to Tofino. I fucking love Tofino. It's so pretty. That's what I'm saying. I want to go with my friends. Becca is a sentient pit crew. It's actually crazy. She just kind of like levitates. Bear, exactly. Precisely. I do know what Baronary look like. And I know... I haven't seen a picture of Rach in a while, but I feel like it's been long enough that I could recognize them by vibe. By touch, by smell, or whatever. I've seen Loon. I have. You posted a picture of... I don't know if it was supposed to be with your cat or something, but it was a picture of you. Eva, you don't post enough selfies. To be quite honest. And I think that we should all petition Eva to post more selfies for me to look at. No. Well, that's the... Can you go back to that? Can we get Snapchat again? Can I see? I've never been to a wedding, so I don't know how sitting works. Ah! Loon, I understand. As someone who used to stream with my webcam on. But you can share the... Should I make like a selfie channel in the Discord? Where everyone can talk about themselves? A thread. Opt in to see your friends. Subscribe to your friends. Only friends. We have to call it only friends if we're making a thread. Gary, that's really powerful stuff. I mean, that's a good reason. Like, that's a good reason not to post selfies, I think, if you got canceled recently. It's valid to me. Yana, you ever been in a fandom? It can happen to you. It can happen to you, it's happened to me. You think I haven't been canceled? Dude, I've been canceled. This has happened to me. On multiple occasions, actually. What was it I said? I've talked about this before. I said that people who don't like horror elements and being uncomfortable shouldn't listen to the Magnus Archives, a horror podcast. And since there are queer elements in the horror podcast, people were like, so you're homophobic and you don't want people to listen to queer media? And then that was it. So that's all it takes, dude. Now, the funniest thing about that scenario was that while I was being canceled, the cast of the Magnus Archives was liking my tweet. And that's, I think, one of the most powerful concepts. Looking back on that, really good stuff. Rach, how could you? It was Frank in particular, yes. Becca, how the fuck did you remember that? That's powerful stuff. They were fucking vibing, dude. And I really respected them. And then I didn't get canceled for this, but I did make like a horny tweet about Elias. And like I was getting quote retweeted by like 19-year-olds being like, oh my god, ew, the straight people are at it again. This is so fucking disgusting. And then like Ben liked the tweets. And I was like, I have to go. It was terrible. It was a terrible experience for me. Everybody, well, that's the thing. If you, on twitter.com, if you were in a fandom space of mostly children, if you implied that you thought men were attractive in any way, oh my god, it was over. Because you aren't an uwu pure lesbian being. So, think about that. God, I know this about you, and thank God. You're safe. Bear, I'm waiting. Loon, of course, because that's what you woo do. That's what you do woo. Bear, it was, I mean, the thing about TMA specifically too is that nothing existed within the confines of the show, so everybody headcanoned both John and Martin as trans, which like removes them from the gender binary essentially. Like this was, and the thing is, even now, I'm always nervous to talk about this because I was accused of so much shit that it's still in my brain, even though it's stupid. The popular headcanon for John was that he was very femme-presenting, and I fucking hated it. I thought it was the most out-of-character shit I'd ever seen in my life, but that was the headcanon. And since it was the headcanon in that fandom, that was like essentially canon and the word of God. So like, you know, people didn't know what headcanon meant in those days. People thought that once they decided something, and their way of deciding it was like the most, like, they were very, a lot of virtue signaling, you know? So it was like, people were like, well, I've decided this, and this way is more woke and accepting than not headcanoning that, so therefore it's the correct headcanon. Because if you don't headcanon him like that, then that means that you're transphobic. John is my beautiful, masculine, asexual, suit-wearing boy to me. And people were like, no, he wears bodycon dresses to work. And I was like, does he? And they were like, yes, he does. And high heels. And he's also 5 feet tall. And I was like, I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm sorry for making that joke. I'm sorry, that just came out. I'm sorry, I get so riled up about this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, canceled again. Eva, how could I forget your TikTok? So like another one in that fandom was that Martin is canonically fat, but again, it's an audio medium. So what that means to you varies from person to person. What that means in terms of how big he is varies from person to person. But then people decided that no, there was like a cap. So like he needed to be a certain size or you were fatphobic. Even if you drew him like chubbier, it was like, well, no, he's canonically, yeah. So Eva made a TikTok video, a little animatic, and Martin was both shorter than John, which wasn't the accepted headcanon, and also didn't look like Hagrid from Harry Potter, which was kind of the accepted headcanon. And Eva got, guys, the comments on that TikTok were, like, I still can't think about it. It was the dogpiling. That video got over 1 million views just from the dogpiling. And it was literally just people being like, calling her fatphobic and like death threats, like literal death threats. So. And that's when we kind of decided that engaging with this community wasn't really for us anymore. You know? Which is sad, because I love that podcast to death. It's one of my favorite things. But it's like, you should listen to it, and then you should never Google it. You should listen to the podcast, and you should never even type the name into a search bar. You should exist in your mind in a fucking what, like, sensory deprivation chamber, where the only thing that you are experiencing is the podcast and you have no outside influence and you don't know what's going on. Or else. I love to not engage in things anymore. It really did ruin my ability to engage in a fandom space, which is sad because it's like TMA was absolute hell on this earth. It's also some of the most fun I've ever had. That's the problem, you know? The two moods. Like when Peter was big and that was happening, can you imagine? See, Eva, that was powerful stuff. Six-foot vertical leap, Becca, have you considered? And it's like, there's that, but then also, Peter was big. You win some, you lose some. You know, it's just like, I had my say. I got to influence one thing. You know, and that was my fucking monkey's paw curse. I influenced one thing, and then everything else was designed specifically to kill me. But yeah, Bear, I'm so over it, dude. Like, I'm so over the, like, that was the big thing with, like, TMA fan designs that felt so bad, is that, like, none of them felt like genuine character designs. They just felt like people being like, I'm gonna smash as much stuff together to show people that I'm actually, like, so accepting and cool. And it's like, dude, we know. You don't gotta do that. We know. Why do they look like clowns? Just make them look like real people. It's okay. John is going to be canonically asexual and bisexual no matter what he looks like. He doesn't need to do this. It doesn't, like, right, they're not, like, actual people. They're just, like, a way of being, like, look at me. And the thing is that we all live in a society. And that's exactly what it was, and it was so sad to me. My boys. They... These boys of mine. Even know the Yowie! I love you! Sad. Not exactly. Everyone's spitting facts and all that right now, as they say. Bars or whatever. Is that what they say? I've never been outside. There, that's the thing, and like I think it was fun, and it was like it was really cool to see people headcanon him as things, but then everyone was like, nope, it's real. It's the only way to accept it, because if you don't, maybe you hate non-white people, and it's like, what the fuck are you saying to me? Of the society. This isn't even the second or third time that we've talked about fandom discourse while I power wash. This could be the 12th time. Bear, like, that's the thing, of course, but no, it was just for, you know, the worst show of all time. Oh, Bear, do you feel it? It's fun when you can feel something looming on the horizon, you know? When you're like, oh, it's here. Ari, I don't even know what that is. Save me. Becca, no, we can't do that. Oh no, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. They knew. Ari, consider me interested. The Gang Canyon? Sorry, what's the gunch there? It actually was the Grink there, I got that wrong, but, you know. I'll own up to my mistakes. I do love the Gunch pose too, though, is the thing. I haven't listened to narrative podcasts since TMA. I feel like it really devastated me. Loon, because there's an audio post that's like, uh-oh, it's the Gunch, and then just gunshot noises. That's the whole post. God, the misery. Everybody does want to be my enemy. If you look up the Gunch, you'll probably find it. Unless it's only a heritage post to me and no one else. But I remember the Gunch. Everyone rise up if you think about the Gunch.
D.
Thank you. It is so fucking hot in my room. It's fine. I'm surviving. I'm strong and powerful. Let it wash over you. It's not very hot is the thing. It's just like heat collects in my room in a way that you can't even begin to imagine. Like, I feel like all the heat in the universe congregates within my bedroom. Wine! Wine, that would have been a fucking nightmare. Don't take him. Who knows what he'll do? If someone DM'd me I'm taking Gunch, I wouldn't know what to say to that. That's what gets you cancelled. You were actually saying the prophecy. They're adding a floor cleaner in Power Wash Simulator 2, and everything's about to change. No more holding space, we're taking Gunch. I wish holding space didn't go away so quickly. Fair, yeah? Sing that for me. Did you guys ever see, this took my, like, IRL friend group by storm. And I feel like, once again, as things fade on the internet, it really does. Did you see that like clip that somebody isolated from like the Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield, where he's like, he says his line in the weirdest possible fucking tone that you could imagine? And he's like, just one guy, just one Spider-Man, or woman, we don't know for sure. It's my favorite video, I think. Like, why the fuck did he say it like that? It's so weird. We don't know. For sure. When you're trying to be inclusive about your trans friends and you're kind of struggling, but you still got the spirit, you know? That's what it evokes to me. Ari, I didn't listen to the Bright sessions, Eva did, and I got to experience her having like a mental breakdown in real time. Please. I'm so close to being done. And then I can say that I did it, and I'm really powerful and strong. Look at the colors! Dude, hell yeah! I'm nervous about the fact that it isn't giving me a checklist yet. Like, out of 3. Which means that I missed something. Which is really upsetting to me on, like, a lot of levels. Because, what do you mean? Well, I was talking about the curses and stuff. Oh, there's lights. Okay. Hey. Hey. You can be clean. I believe in your ability to be clean. Yeah. Is there another one? There's multiple. Harry, I will dive in. I will go in. I miss having things to listen to while I do my little tasks, you know? I really fucked up. I mean, that's clean. Where are the other bubbles? Just a bubble? No? Oh, there's a bubble up here. I didn't rise. Oh, wait, I never noticed while I was cleaning this. Heidelin? We do not begin our journey as a gray and dull tabula rasa, but as a glowing crystal of light primed for life of pure brilliance. Hue unhewn. Does he know? I didn't clean all of you. Do I have to... Ah! Where's the other dirt? Where is the creature? Yay! Darcy. Okay. I did it! There! Thank you for the sip. I will be opening all of these. Thank you. Alright, I did it. I'm gonna go turn my fucking air conditioning on, and then I'm gonna think about World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy until my brain explodes. I love you guys so much. Tomorrow, we lock into Geralt of Rivia, okay? So everybody rise the fuck up for that. I love you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!